here page, and I'm Matt, and I'm currently down in Mirabina Regional Park. Now, why I'm down here is because there is actually a population of a really rare acacia. This acacia was actually in one of my other videos, but apparently there's a population down here as well. So I've come to check out the plants down here. There's two rare plants down here, the acacia and another vine. So we're gonna have a look around and see if we can find them, and yeah, and enjoy this beautiful bushland while we're here. It's just rain, so there's not a lot of people here, which is good. Nice and quiet. As you can see, really wet. And yeah, we'll have to take a look around. Make sure you like and subscribe and all that jazz. All right, let's get into it. So unfortunately, this species actually been pushed out due to urbanization and also yeah, early settlers clearing a lot of land. And there's like a table here. Can make some dinner here. And apparently three only areas where you can find this Acacia pubescens. The Rookwood video, I did a Rookwood video, but apparently there's a larger amount down here. So just due to the Cumberland Plain reduction and stuff like that, there's been a lot of land clearing and stuff. So that's one of the main reasons why it's no longer around as much. And apparently it's around here. As I used iNaturalist to find it. I came across someone had found it. And it's just nice down here. There's a few little lakes and stuff. It's pretty cool. There's a plant over there I haven't seen. I don't know what that is. Take a look at that. Who are you? So I'm on this little bit of land that protrudes out into this this dam, this little lake. I just like got hit with there's a whole clump of Acacia pubescens here. Now that's pretty cool. Looks like that one's been knocked over, but this, oh, there's a mushroom there. This is pubescence. Now the reason why it's called pubescence is, well, it means hairs, and where the hairs are is actually on the stems, which is pretty unusual. Not too unusual, but a lot of the species in Sydney don't have this. Here you go, I'll get a close-up for you. There's a few individuals right here, and it looks like they're about to flower. You can see the inflorescences here starting to come out. There we go. That's pretty cool. Just starting to come out there. Yeah, very bluey foliage, really nice. Let's have a close up of the hairs. Now I'm using my lens here, and as you can see, I can get really close, and this attaches to my my camera, and I actually can get my phone, and I can actually look pretty close. And here you go. Here's all the hairs on the stems. That's what makes this species so unique than most. I think they get about 4 meters high, these shrubs. They're beautiful. When they go off, they have beautiful flowers, just covered in golden balls of flowers. And there you go. There's all the hairs. We can zoom in there too. Whoa! Very hairy. It does smell around here like cat food. Maybe someone's been trying to catch carp here or something. Did see a sign that you can't fish here, so so yeah, this is pretty cool. Yeah, so yeah, these are coded vulnerable, and yeah, pretty rare. Only a few locations down here near Liverpool, and different areas like Rookwood Cemetery, where I found them. Duck River, I think there's some around Duck River. So yeah, see the bipinnate leaves there? bipinnate just means they're they have the petioles coming off, and then the opposite leaves there. It's all opposite. That's pretty cool. 2.5 meters they get. So yeah, a fairly nice shrub, and I don't understand why they aren't commercializing this and maybe producing it more, selling it as a nice garden plant. There you go. There's more of the hairs on there. That's awesome. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. I just just right there, just by this really nice lake, and yeah, there's a few individuals. I think some of them have been squashed down or something like that. I don't know if they're all the same individual, but they could be. And yeah, it's great that they're going to flower too. I can't wait to come back here when they flower. I'm definitely going to come back in a couple of weeks to have a look at this population, see how they're going. It's just nice to see them out here. So yeah, well, let's have a look at this plant. Go down here and have a look, eh? So this is Leucopedilum ferungianum. I think I butchered that, but yeah, it's called rusty. The common name I think is rusty petals, having the very rusty, hairy leaves. They're quite hairy, and then you got that silver leaf underneath, that farina, that furry farina underneath. Quite long, elongated leaves. You can see glands. I don't know if you can see those dots on the leaf. They're glands, so it possibly might smell. No smell, no real smell to it. Yeah, it gets 1.5 high. Yeah, it's got the apparently the flowers droop as well. So yeah, it's pretty common. So not as rare as this Acacia pubescens. Oh, here we go. Here's some galls, I think. Some galls on there on the pubescens. That's not good. Some little galls there. That's unusual, unless they're eggs. I don't know. I don't know what they are. They could be like little fruit that have landed on the... Who knows? Interesting. So yeah. Anyway, let's have another look around and see what we can see. The mushrooms are just awesome. Look at that. Beautiful little cream little... I don't know what they are. I'm not a mushroom expert, so you gotta forgive me. I'm not a mycologist, but I think mycologists are pretty cool on what they know and stuff like that. So yeah. Let's have a look. I should have did a warm weeds episode, but this is lantana, one of the really worst weeds you could have. Pretty, but very invasive. Gets really big and blocky, and tends to like just smother out plants. So yeah, lantana's a major weed in New South Wales, Victoria, most states, most where it's moist. East Coast definitely. Not so much out west in the country, but definitely if you ever see lantana, pull it out of your garden or in your farm and stuff like that. It's pretty, but it's no good to have around. You can see there's a fire been around here. I don't know what caused it, but you can see the regeneration of the plants here. You can see the she oaks I think this is Cumminghamii, could be wrong, but this she oak here, it's just busted out of its bark. We call that epicomic growth. And hey, look, who's that up there? It's Cookie. Cookie's up there. I didn't even see him, he was just sitting there. That's cool. Yeah, so the epicomic growth, it's busted out of this bark, and a lot of these plants do it. Eucalyptus is renowned doing it. Oh, he's just got something. He's just jumped on something there. He's just there. He got a lizard or something like that. Good on him. Well, they're actually related to kingfishers. They're just one big kingfisher. Roaming around. Yeah, you can see these lantana up here, and you can see the they cause these thickets. And actually good place to actually have rabbits and foxes live in them. So yeah, they do house a few feral animals, some native animals, but you know, there's other plants that'll actually do the same thing. And yeah, just for bush regen people, just a a bane of their existence. So yeah, lantana, not great. And there's a small leaf privet over there too. So, but you can see where it's burnt. A lot of the hills up there, it's all cleared, which is good because I mean this landscape is used to be burnt. I mean the local indigenous people, the Nadigal people, always went through burning in winter, where it was, you know, the fire wouldn't get out of control and it would just clear some of the built up material that would happen, so you wouldn't get these massive mega fires. So it just reduces a lot of the risk and helps the environment too. The Acacia pubescens will come back from fire, maybe from roots and maybe from seed, but yeah, the populations aren't great. So yeah, it's a bit it's not great. I'm just getting distracted by mushrooms. There's so many mushrooms. Look at this. Look how big they are. I don't know what they are, but I'll take some photos and put them on iNaturalist and see what the mushy guys think. Wow. And then I just saw there's another mushroom here. That's why it's really good after rain to come out, because a lot of the mushrooms emerge. And I've just been into mushrooms lately. It's just a good time to do it. Here you go. Here we got some bracken mushroom growing off this log. Sort of like a pinky color. That's cool. Just breaking down this log. I mean, you know, a lot of plants have fungal associations. So, you know, fungus often will break down wood, but they also will have an association with plants. So almost nearly every plant has a fungal association. Whether or not it helps it or not, that's the big thing. But usually they benefit the plant, and usually it gets nutrients that the fungus will give it. So yeah, let's carry on and see. Look, you can see down there, this is some privet, and you can't even see through that. It's so thick, so thick. See, these acacias are amazing. You can see a tree here is completely burnt out. It's ready to come down, so I gotta watch that don't fall on me. But you can see the regeneration. This is the acacia. This is I'm not sure on the species, but I can find out. But this species is coming from the roots, so there might be a root system on there, and the stump might have just saved it, and it's coming up. And there's some down there that are coming up too. So yeah, they're just regenerating. You can see the dichondra coming back too. Dichondra is good to stabilize banks and they're really good ground covers. And you got a lot of peas coming back. You got the little the twining pea. the glycine coming back. I mean, I feel like that is a bit dangerous too. That is just being wedged up in there. And I'm not gonna go underneath that. So there is some danger here in coming in to after fire, because the trees will often be just sitting there and they will fall. So that's one thing you need to be worried about. Here we have another weed. This is Cotoneaster. Now this was introduced as a ornamental. It's pretty. I mean, it's nice. It's got the berries on it. There we go. Got the berries on it, and yeah, they're actually spread by, believe it or not, birds. Birds love these and like to spread it. And this gets like a really big tree. I think it gets about like 5 meters. I've seen them a bit bigger, but I could be wrong. They get pretty big. We used to have one in our garden out west. Now, it didn't really spread that much because they do like the more cooler temperatures. So yeah, if you keep this out, this weed, yeah, definitely get rid of this Cotoneaster. It's a really bad weed. I think it's from Europe, could be wrong, or it could be from America, one of the 2 continents it's from. So get out of the bushland now. Yeah, make sure you cut it down and maybe remove the whole stump if you can. That's probably a way of getting rid of it. And just getting in early, just taking out the seedlings nice and early. So yeah. Now this plant is Staphylia saberi. Now this is actually part of the Ericaceae family, Ericas, and very spiky. They call it the prickly. They have common names for this because it's quite prickly, and it's got the little ericoid flower, very pointy leaves and stuff like that. Really small but really nice shrub, and I think it does attract a lot of insects and stuff like that. So yeah, it doesn't get too big, but yeah, they're very nice flowers there, little white flowers there. I think sometimes they can get pink, but yeah, they're just like an awesome little shrub. So yeah, anyway, I've got to go. It's getting dark. There's actually small birds coming through here. I don't think you see them hanging off the shrubs. So many little birds along here, and all these sort of shrubs maintain little habitats for them. They like that. Little birds don't fly very far, and they need cover from hawks and other predators to keep safe. You can just see they're all up in the trees. I can't get close to them because they'll fly away. But they're loving it. I think that's a yellow-eye swallowtail or something. I'm not sure. I'm a plant person, not a bird person. Just above me. It's really sure. There he is. Oh. Yeah, it's a one-eyed. I know what they are, but I'm not sure. Look at that. Insect eaters. Just a lovely bird. Oh, they're coming in. Wow. Oh wow. That's what you want to see, little birds. That's why it's so important to have these shrubs in this lower, so this middle area where these birds can actually come here and forage and nest. That's why a lot of prickly plants, like I said in my last video, are so important, because these birds then can have a place to live, and they spread seed. They eat seeds, they eat insects, keep the insects down, they spread the seeds around, especially the acacias. They love the acacias, some of these small birds, some of the big birds too. Yeah, it's so important. It's cool. Okay, good to see them. It is getting dark. I'm gonna head home. I've gone around the lake. I've had a look around, and it's been good. I hope you like this little video I put up. It's looking at the Acacia pubescens and how rare it is. I'm actually gonna have a shirt made up for that, so I'll be wearing the shirt as well. So anyway, if you like this video, make sure you give it a like, make sure you share it around, and also leave a comment as well. Subscribe, make sure you subscribe. I want to grow this channel and make it bigger. So yeah, if you're interested in all this sort of stuff, like plants and stuff, this is your channel. And you get to see stuff like that. So anyway, I'll see you later. Bye.